Many of you would have heard the story of Chicken Little. For those who haven't, here goes. Chicken Little was walking in the forest when all of a sudden an acorn from a tree fell on her head. Thinking that the sky was falling down, she began to run out of the woods to try and meet the king to tell him of what she believed was that the sky was going to fall on all of them. As she rushed through the woods, she came across her bird friends, Turkey Lurkey, Henny Penny, and all the others. She informed them of the inevitability of the sky falling down on them, and she vowed that she had first-hand information of the same. They all joined her and ran with her to meet the king. On their way, they met a fox, Foxy Loxy, who asked them why they were in such a hurry and where were they rushing to. Chicken Little told the fox that the sky was going to fall down and they wanted to warn the king. The fox, being a fox, he guaranteed them that he would take them to the king's castle, and if they joined him, he would lead the way. They all agreed, the entire group of birds, and followed the fox. Of course, they didn't live to see another day because the fox led them to his den rather than the castle. What do we learn from this? That many a time, groupthink, somebody sets off a certain rumor, a certain idea, and we begin to follow. Today, it is more important than ever before for us to have critical thinking. Yes, fear of situations and things happening around us to some extent keeps us vigilant and alert. But when the fear becomes irrational and begins to transform into anxiety, be sure you are possibly following the herd, not using your brains, not thinking through critically with what the world is propagating. It can happen to us in the forms of products that people sell to us, in the advice that we get from doctors, and more recently about the vaccine. As you can see, none of us put on our thinking caps, none of us ask critical questions, and even though some of us wanted to resist, we were possibly not allowed to do so. So let's not be like Chicken Little and her bird friends and be bird-brained in not using our own acumen to decide for ourselves what is good and not so good for us. If you like what you hear, do hit the like button, do share my video, and of course continue to write to me at varkha@varkhachulani.com. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.